Will you please be on mute? I'll invite you.
Let's face it, no one ever left home to become one with the crowd. No one ever hit the road without a drive and without a need to succeed. No one, never. Because the whole idea to start on your own is to find your passion, to discover something novel, moving, inspiring, to discover something new and extraordinary in yourself, the idea, and the business you choose to do. Consider a new role. Find an entrepreneur in you. Take risks. Crave for the new. Build new relationships. Find new energy to break all barriers. Become one with your idea, your passion, and belief. Well, since 1999, we have partnered and nurtured more business relationships than any other company. Helping entrepreneurs explore new businesses is not just what we believe in, it has always been who we are. Since Gaurav packed his bags and left off in search of the extraordinary, we have opened and put more businesses on a growth path than anybody else. And the best thing about growth is that it never stops knocking on the doors of successful people. Successful people who are always looking for the right opportunity. We all get a moment with that opportunity. And right now, somewhere around you, right here, there is an opportunity waiting just for you. An opportunity that could lead you on your path for the rest of your life. As franchise Indians every day, everything we do is creating an opportunity for you. Because your growth is our business.
Hello and good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Every day, we bring exciting and high potential franchise business from across the industry. Over the past 27 years, Franchise India has proudly helped thousands of investors find the right business opportunity and successfully start their entrepreneurial journey. Franchise India, as world's largest integrated franchise solution company, our role is to ensure that your investment is safe by taking an informed decision and your journey from an investor to entrepreneur is smooth and successful. The objective of this webinar is to give you a direct connect with the brand founders, the key stakeholders, understand the business opportunity in detail, and openly ask any sort of question which you may have related to franchise, investment, growth before you take the actual decision. In today's webinar, we are going to talk about a brand from Chennai called Delta Coffee. Founded in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, Delta Coffee is a fast growing cafe and beverage brand focused on delivering high quality coffee experience at affordable price. Built on a scalable and operationally efficient business model, the brand caters to the growing demand for budget friendly cafe concept across India. The Delta Coffee currently operates through Coco and Foco formats and is actively expanding through franchise partnership. The brand offers a diverse menu of coffee, tea, fresh juices, badam milk, sandwiches, rolls, fries, etc., and other quick service food items, making it a perfect destination for student, working professional, and families. With a mission to serve quality cafe product while catering meaningful employment opportunities for women, the brand is strategically expanding across Tamil Nadu and other major cities in India, positioning itself as an affordable, accessible, and franchise-friendly coffee chain with significant growth potential. To talk more about this, I'm joined with Satya. Satya is the brand manager. Satya, if you could just turn on the camera, please. So we have Satya, who's going to help us understand the business opportunity in detail. I'm also joined along with my colleague. We have Ashwarya. She's the key account manager. She's in Chennai, and She's going to help you facilitating rest of all, the process. And we also have Nikita Guru. She's the French. She's a strategic consultant from Francop. So, any question in case if you find any sort of question which you may have related to franchise business or anything, I mean, we all are here to help you, give you all the answers of your queries. Feel absolutely free. Keep on posting your queries into the Q&A box, and we will take them up once the presentation is over. Now, may I request Satya to take the lead? Let's start, with the presentation. Over to you, please.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. I am the brand manager from Delta Coffee. We are basically from down south of Tamil Nadu. Everyone might be knowing about the coffee flavors in down south of Tamil Nadu. So, my founder is basically from the Tanjore district. So, he intended to bring that flavor to North Tamil Nadu and then other districts. So that's why we have created a brand called Delta Coffee, because we mentioned Delta region is a totally a down south of Tamil Nadu region. So that's why we created a brand called Delta Coffee. We are bringing this model in a scalable, standard, and budget-friendly cafe. So then only any investor comes in, so that he can able to adopt this model, and then he can able to create a particular business plan. And then we are having multiple menus in this particular model itself. So though it is a budget friendly model, so we have created few things like tea, coffee. Apart from tea, coffee, we are bringing fresh juices, mojitos, and then in food related menu we have created a sandwiches, fries, and then momos. So this and all we can able to produce without any proper chef, because any layman can come inside the cafe and then they can able to create this particular product through our training. So our strength is we consider that we can able to provide a manpower training for the cafes, so that any layman can come inside the kitchen and then they can able to produce this kind of product in a quality and then taste fragrance. So that is what our strength. And then right now we have two outlets in Chennai. So one is Coco model and another one is Foco model. So we have two standard sizes in the cafe. One is kiosk and another one is a cafe. So kiosk model requires only 250 square feet, and then cafe model requires a 500 square feet space for that particular cafe. So in the kiosk model, we consider that the same menu which we are going to produce in the cafe model, we can able to create in the kiosk model itself. But customers cannot come inside and then they cannot able to sit in the kiosk, but they can have a outdoor sitting and then they can have their enjoy the food. And then inside the cafe model, we must be having a parking, and then minimum 15 to 20 seaters will be there inside the cafe, and then they can able to sit in the particular cafe. So our vision and mission is very simple. So we need to create this kind of business model, and then we need to create a simple kiosk or a simple cafe, and then we need to empower the woman employment. So in our two cafe, existing cafe, we have given opportunities to more than 10 to 12 women workers, so that they are having some struggles in their house, and then they are getting jobs, and then they are getting a easy chance to win in the life. So that is what our main intention, and then we are giving more opportunities for the women. And as I said, we have a very simple menu, so there is no chef needed for this particular cafe. That's why we are considering this as a budget cafe. And then we have a very scalable and then budget friendly cafes all over the Tamil Nadu. So right now we are focusing two business model. One is a FOFO and another one is a FOCO. But inside the Tamil Nadu, we are focusing only on the FOFO, franchisee owned, franchisee operated model. So here, as I said, we have two standard cafe models. One is kiosk and another one is cafe. So kiosk model requires total budget of 9.75 lakhs, and then cafe model requires total of 12.75 lakhs. So kiosk model requires only small amount of space, 250 square feet, in which 100 square feet will be occupied by the kiosk and remaining 150 square feet will be occupied by the sitting. And then it requires 5.75 lakhs as a store setup cost, because we are fabricating the whole kiosk and then we do branding, as well as we are integrating with all kitchen necessary equipments and the cutleries, and then we are providing with the point of sales machines as well as the software, including the CCTV camera. So all this setup cost comes around 5.75 lakhs. Apart from that, we are including the furnitures also with the same budget. And 1.5 lakhs is a working capital for that particular kiosk for the first 3 months. And then 2.5 lakhs is our franchisee fee. So in that particular franchisee fee, what we are doing is we are targeting the location analysis initially, because for any business, particularly a food business, definitely a location must be an important one. So in Chennai, we are finding more number of brands and more number of outlets, but we need to source the proper location to get the success in the particular business. So we are taking care of location analysis. And then second main thing is a woman empowerment or a staffing. So so once we build a kiosk or a cafe, we are concentrating on the employee staffing. So we are concentrating on the staffing also for the FOFO model. So so total budget for the kiosk is 9.75 lakhs, including 3 months working capital. And then elite model, cafe model requires 500 square feet, and then 2.5 lakhs is same in the franchisee fee, and then 1.5 lakhs is same for the working capital. 8.75 lakhs is a store capex, because if it is a cafe model, we need to calculate the interior decoration and then flooring, fall ceiling, as well as the furniture, everything we are calculating. So we are charging per square feet is it is 1,250 per square feet. And then apart from that, we need to onboard some kitchen equipments over there, and then we need to do branding. So for all this, store capex is 8.75 lakhs. So the total budget for the cafe model is 12.75 lakhs. Total budget for the kiosk model is 9.75 lakhs. The worst thing is we are a budget cafe model, and our food menu prices are very simple, because our coffee and tea menu starts from 25 rupees itself. So that we are targeting more number of middle class and above middle class audiences to our outlet, so that we are concentrating on the volume. Apart from tea, coffee, and common fresh juices, we are having our own manufacturing products, juices like a grape pulp juice, and then badam mix, and then rose milk. So usually badam milk and rose milk in all other brands, what how they are doing means they will not boil the milk, and then they will directly pour the syrup, and then they will prepare that particular product. But in this case, in our brand, we are boiling the milk, and then we are giving it one temperature, and then we are preparing the rose milk and then badam milk. So it remains a longevity mode. It comes around more than 1 week to 10 days as a lifetime. So that in this products, we have our own stand, and then we are giving this product for the party orders also. So for inviting more number of middle class and above middle class people and then students, so we are getting our success ratio within 13 months in the kiosk model, and then 15 months in the cafe model, because we are expecting almost 6,000 to 8,000 average sales per day in the kiosk. And then in the cafe, we are expecting 10,000 to 12,000 average sale per day. So that it gives you a clear return on investment within 13 months and then 15 months in the respective kiosk and the cafe model. And then this agreement, FOFO agreement, will long for 5 years. And then we believe that after 5 years also, investor can able to furtherly proceed with this model with a free of cost. So, and then we will auto renew the agreement with a free of cost. So why we are inviting the investors with the budget friendly cafe means, so many investors will invest on the high budget cafes or high end cafes with a long with a large number of products and then high cost products. But here we are bringing a pure budget friendly cafe for focusing on the middle class and then above middle class people, because in our country, more than 60%, more than 70% people are in the category of middle class and then above middle class. So we are focusing on that crowd. So, according to us, Delta Coffee bringing not only tea and coffee, but we are delivering a perfect business solution for the investors also. So they can invest nearly 10 to 12 lakhs in any model, and then they will get the ROI within 13 to 15 months. So that's it from my end. If any questions, please trigger.
Right. Thank you. Thanks so much, Satya. Right. So this brand is primarily, open for Chennai, Tamil Nadu, and particularly in Chennai, right?
Yeah, right now we are focusing only on Chennai because we have two outlets inside the Chennai itself. So if any investor comes from the Chennai background, so it is very easy for us to maintain the inventory management and then giving them a proper consultation on the location as well as the employment. So it is very easy for us to communicate with the investors. So once we build 3 to 4 outlets inside the Chennai and then inside the Tamil Nadu, and then we are focusing with the other states also.
Right. Just to summarize this overall brand presentation, I think what are the takeaways are like it is an affordable cafe concept which provides a quality coffee and cafe products, at a budget-friendly price, and that makes it accessible to a wider, the customer base and driving the repeat visits. That's the one thing. Second
Yes.
is, as we saw that this is absolutely a low investment and high return model. Both the models that we talk which we saw are absolutely less than 10 lakh rupees. So
Exactly.
entry investment starts absolutely affordable price and with a projected payback period of like 13 months. That makes it really attractive for franchise opportunity. It is a compact and scalable store format. I mean, we focus more on, the store size is almost like 250 square feet. And that enables easy expansion across high street, educational hub, office clusters, and residential catchments. The fourth, the reason can be like a woman, this brand focus on the woman empowerment, right? Built on a mission to create a meaningful employment opportunity for women while delivering a consistent customer experience. And the last one I think we can talk is like the comprehensive support. I mean, the brand is going to provide you end-to-end assistance, including the store setup, the branding, the training, the inventory management, technology, the marketing, and operational guidance to ensure that you operate a smooth business because this brand is focusing FOFO model, franchise owned and the franchise operated. Now, talking about opportunity, I mean, since this brand is primarily focusing in Chennai to start with, of course, they have a longer, extension plan later on, right? Um, Aishwarya, can we put this screen to the investment page, please? So although I mean later on this brand has a plan to go beyond Chennai or beyond Tamil Nadu, right now they are only focusing in Chennai. I think Chennai is, of course, a natural fit for Delta Coffee because the city already has a strong coffee drinking culture and a strong base for student, working professional, and families who consume coffee almost every day. What makes this brand attractive is that it is affordable, it has an affordable pricing, the compact cafe format, which allows franchise partners to start with relatively a lower investment while creating a mass market audience. This brand offers FOFO model. Under FOFO model, the investor gets complete control over operations and profit while leveraging Delta Coffee's brand, training, and operational support. Locations like Anna Nagar, T Nagar, Basant Nagar and OMR offers excellent footfall and repeat business potential. Right. So in case if you manage to get space in these places, I think you can drive very good business. So overall, with a growing demand for takeaway delivery-based coffee concept, I think this brand is well positioned to scale rapidly across Chennai and later on rest of the Tamil Nadu. I would also like to ask Satya if you can just share a little. I mean, in case if you have it, can you share the menu along with the price, or if we have that? Do you have?
Actually, right now I don't have a menu
Okay.
soft copy,
But
but
if
I
you could
can
just give an
tell you the
idea,
price range. See, actually, all hot beverages starts from 25 rupees itself. Tea, coffee, black tea, lemon tea, and hot badam milk and all. All the stuff starts from 25 rupees itself. So all the hot beverages having regular and large cups. Okay, regular cups are 25 rupees, large cups are 40 rupees. And then takeaway is also available. So in Chennai, most of the brands charging more than 100 rupees for the takeaways because they are having a proper packing cups. But we are charging only 75 rupees for the package. So this is
Oh.
about the hot beverages. And then about fresh juices. And then we are providing fresh juices with 750 ml and then 1 liter cups. So 750, all fresh juices comes in 750 ml cups. We are charging only 80 rupees to 100 rupees based on the seasonal fruits. And then 1 liter cups, we are providing with 100 to 120 rupees. So comparing with the menu, food menu, so all sandwiches are lesser than the 100 rupees, even is a double cheese or single cheese. And then club sandwich, all comes under below 100 rupees only. And then comparing with fries, assorted fries we have. So assorted fries means French fries, nuggets, and then momo fries. So all assorted fries comes under 150 rupees. So our maximum menu rupees is only 150 rupees. We are not charging any menu with above 150 rupees. So it's a budget friendly cafe for helpful for the students as well as the residential people.
So what percent of sales comes from beverage versus the food items?
Sorry, I didn't get your question.
I'm saying what percent of sales comes from beverages versus the food items which you have?
Both 50-50 we are getting.
It is 50-50.
Yes.
And what are your top selling products and the highest margin categories?
Top selling product means, as I said, the manufactured by us, grape pulp juice, and then badam milk, and then rose milk. So these three products are the top selling products. And then only we are selling the coffee because we are selling more than 250 to 300 cups per day in our existing outlets. And then new outlet, we are selling 100 cups per day coffee and all hot beverages.
So Satya, like what assumption we have made to consider the projected 13 months payback? Like how much sale do I need to have daily?
That's what actually we will expect in a kiosk model. We can expect a minimum 6,000 to 7,000 rupees per day. Sale will be sufficient for to get 13 months ROI. And then in the cafe model, we must get at least 9,000 to 10,000 per day to get the ROI in the 15 months.
Okay, and how much daily sales you have in your existing Coco and Foco stores?
Yeah, in our Coco store located in North Chennai, we are performing 15,000 per day.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's a 300 square feet store and it is completely inside the residential area. So in the initial stage, we didn't get much sales. And then we promoted our price ranges and then we promoted our products with the residential area. And then we got a very good sale from the 6 month, 7th month itself. So right now we are performing average per day 15,000 sale. And then in the new outlet, so we just started a month back. So that outlet performing every day 6,000 to 7,000, but that's a 500 square feet cafe. But we are focusing that outlet to perform for about 10,000 rupees. Probably we may get within 6 months. So that is what we are also insisting our investors to wait for at least 3 months. So that is why we are insisting them to keep a hold for 1.5 lakhs as a working capital because our sales ratio may be different in the first 3 months. So they must have the working capital. Without working capital, we are not inviting any investors to start this particular brand.
Yeah, that is what I actually was my last next question, that how much working capital should a franchise maintain after
Mm.
launch every month?
Mm. Yeah, because after launch, every day they need to buy some groceries, small groceries, small vegetables, and
Mhm.
then we will supply in bulk like that grape pulp juices, and then badam drink, coffee powders, and then major groceries we will supply, and then we will supply biscuits also, Osmania biscuits, and fruits also we will supply. So that working capital they will use for these groceries and then salary, because I'm not involving any rental part here, because rental advances and rental part will be different, because so many investors approaching us with their own building and then with their own places. So
Mhm.
that is a separate thing. So this working capital will be useful for the day-to-day expenses and then their salary. So let me put an example like we opened one 250 square feet store, and then that store performed around 2 lakhs. The overall revenue will be 2 lakhs, but the expenses maybe comes around 2.25 or 2.5 means. So in the initial 3 months, so they can utilize that particular 50,000 for this working capital. Okay. So they can extend up to 3 months. So within 3 months, we will rectify where is the leakage and how to stop the loss and where to push up the sales and how to do the digital marketing and how to do the non-digital marketing. Everything we can set up within the 3 months. And then from the third month, maximum 100% outlets will run in a win-win model. And then from sixth or seventh month, they will get their standard minimum profit.
Right. So 1.5 lakh rupees, something that I need to have as a working capital
Yes, exactly. So
for a month.
few outlets will perform from the first month itself. Few outlets will perform only from the fourth month, because we need a marketing and then we need to arrest the leakage. So, so 1.5 lakhs is for 3 months, not for only 1 month.
Would you, okay, would you also suggest a few, the location, particularly in Chennai, where do you think that in case if an investor we have from that particular market, we
And
look for that market that we have?
I definitely will not recommend inside the food court. Okay, because already we have much competitors and much elevated brands. And we are constant telling our investor to concentrate on the residential area or else a gated community apartment. So minimum that particular apartment having around 600 to 1,000 stores, thousand houses. So in that case, we can able to put inside the gated community apartment, or else we need to make a junction like 4 area or 5 area junction. So in that corner, if we have space, definitely we can able to proceed. And then nearby the hospitals, because so many patients require hot drinks as well as cool drinks and then fresh juices. So near the hospital or inside the hospital, if we have a separate space or we have a monopoly operations, mean definitely we can able to take at least with minimum 100 or 150 beds inside the hospital, means definitely we can able to put. And then nearby the park, because morning time and evening time nowadays all the people comes for the healthy benefits like walking and exercises, do something. So minimum 300 to 400 walkings inside the park or nearby the park, means definitely we can able to put our store. So inside the park, and then maybe in front of supermarket, that is also fine for the kiosk, because supermarkets having high footfalls right now. So that and then weekends, definitely all the supermarkets getting minimum 300 to maximum 1,000 footfalls, so that supermarket inside, park side, gated community apartments, and nearby the hospital may be the perfect places for this budget cafe.
Right. Would you also, grant territorial exclusivity?
Uh, Not exactly, because we are having an exclusive pricing in our food. So if even though if any other brand comes in or if any other same coffee shop is there, means we can compete with our pricing and then quality. So we don't need any exclusivity.
Okay, since you have a fewer number of stores, what marketing support you would be providing us?
Definitely right now, digital marketing is boom everywhere. So we can promote with a digital market initially, and then each and every area have their unique understanding of people. because in few areas they will go with the newspaper. In few areas they will believe that branding in hoardings, and then bus branding, and then auto branding. So based on the area, we consider that few marketing strategies based on the area location, and then we will do the local area marketing as well as the digital marketing.
Right. And how much is the, ticket size of per customer? Like how much spend,
How much is the ticket size of?
what do you call it? I'm just forgot. How
Average
much,
bill cost?
sorry, what?
Average bill cost you're asking?
Average bill cost. Yes, that is
Yeah,
what I'm
average bill cost in the both the cafe running means it is minimum 100 to maximum 300. Average bill cost. So we are
Okay.
expecting minimum in the kiosk model, minimum 50 bills, 30 to 50 bills a day. And then in the cafe model also, we are expecting around 40 to 60 bills. In the cafe model, that budget is quite impressive, like 150 to 400. Because the second cafe we have located opposite to the famous college. So that if student comes in with a group, definitely they will bill at least minimum for 500 to 600. So the ticket size is quite big. But in the kiosk model, the ticket size is because few people will come and have just a coffee and a small snack. So our our average bill volume is 100 rupees in the kiosk, and then 200 rupees, 150 to 200 rupees in the cafe.
Right. Thank you. Thanks so much, Satya, for coming here on this webinar. It was indeed a great interacting with you. Fabulous. Like it's really affordable kind of investment with a good category, which is growing in India.
Okay.
Coffee culture is now, is improving in India now. And anyone who would like to be a part of this success category, I think you must go for it. It requires a small place, it requires an affordable price, the investment overall, and it has always a good margin, trust me. So overall, in case if you look into this business, you will be, having a good category, which is growing, good brand, and a support from the brand side. So that is all about today's webinar. Ashwarya, my request is also to please share your number in the chat box so that anyone who would like to be a part of this success story of the Delta Coffee can connect with you. Ashwarya, you there? Okay, I'm sharing a number where you can get in touch with us, 9717683838, or you can also write to us at feedback@franchiseindia.in. That is, you can connect with us. And yeah, so I think that's it for the day. Thanks so much, Satya.
Thank you.
Before we end, anything that you would like to, say something as a closing remarks to the audience?
Yeah, that's what actually we are requesting you to bring leads from the Chennai region so that it will be more helpful for us to kickstart with new outlets. No, that's it.
Right. Thanks so much, Satya, for coming here today. So that's it for the day, everyone. See you tomorrow once again with a new brand, and we'll explore another business opportunity tomorrow, sharp at 12. That's it. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day ahead. Bye bye.